to Tiger Stadium at night. You know, we thought we had seen it all, you know, like Tiger Stadium at night. This is something that you absolutely have to bet on every single time, except LSU finds itself as an underdog to Texas A&M. Yep, you kind of set the table right there. Frustrations mounting as LSU enters this game off the loss to Vanderbilt. Texas A&M still with a 0 in the loss column. Bud, do you think it comes crashing down here? Or does the team, and I'll say this, does the team that has been better win this game? Doesn't always happen, especially in the SEC, especially in these circumstances. But Texas A&M has been the better football team this season. No guarantee they're able to get through the weekend still undefeated, though.
It's just really a great matchup on one side of the ball. I mean, this is the best offensive line LSU has faced by a lot, I think.
Let's see. LSU has faced Clemson. Yeah, better than that. Florida's is good, but I would say A&M's is better.
I would agree.
Yeah, this is the best one they faced.
And this is the best defense A&M's faced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Notre Dame and Florida are the only really two.
Early Notre Dame too was still in.
Yeah,
early Notre Dame was not very good.
And Notre Dame hasn't really played anybody since to make us think. Like, I mean, USC.
I think structurally they've figured things out a little bit better.
That's fair.
At the beginning of the season.
They're definitely better.
But
so,
if it wasn't raining, does Notre Dame's defense look very good last week?
Yes.
Just a question. Throwing it out. No need.
I don't know, man. That if it wasn't raining, Notre Dame might have won by more.
It's very true.
Garrett brings up that the Auburn defense is pretty good. I would agree, but I do think that LSU is better, and also playing at LSU is different than playing in College Station hosting Auburn. To me, it's can LSU confuse the A&M offense? Can A&M's offense just kind of nut up and run the ball into the teeth of the LSU defense? I think there's some chance they can push them around, but also maybe not. LSU has real players on defense. They're really good. To me, Nussmeier looked a lot better last week. Maybe he's starting to get healthy finally. I don't like that LSU lost one of their starting tackles because we know how they felt about that group entering the year, and I think those feelings have been very justified by the poor play of the offensive line this season. So how much pressure can Cassius Howell get on Garrett Nussmeier? I mean, he hasn't looked all that mobile this year. I mean, really never has, but with the injury, certainly a little bit more. Those are kind of my main questions in this ballgame.
I mean, we just saw LSU struggle with Vanderbilt's run game. I mean, does playing at home matter that much? I get in the pass game, it would be a tremendous advantage. Run game, it could be some. But I have my concerns about LSU's defense. I thought they would be able to take away Vanderbilt's run game. They did not. I think they rushed for 230. And again, mobile quarterback comes into play. That's the same thing you're going to see with A&M. That, to me, is something that's concerning.
I think it's fair.
I'm so sick and tired of talking about LSU.
You're the one who put him on. Hey, it was you first.
Transition to Texas.
We're going to be talking about a lot more over the next couple of weeks too.
I know. So it's
better or worse.
It's the same thing. It's like Texas. It's the same thing every week. Their offensive line is atrocious. They can't do anything they want to do. And Joe Sloan's taking heat from LSU fans as offensive coordinator. Sark is taking heat from Texas fans as being the play caller. And I do think there's certainly something to the idea that maybe Sark should give up play calling just because he's got other stuff to worry about. But I don't care who the offensive coordinator is. With these offensive lines, you can't do anything. Your play is shot before it starts. And I think the one thing, the most disappointing thing, honestly, to me, LSU, as far the offensive line has stunk, and I haven't seen Garrett Nussmeier do anything to kind of alleviate it. Whereas you see Mateer alleviate his offensive line's problems. You see Arch show flashes of being able to do so. Nuss just looks completely overwhelmed all the time. He looks like every time he's taking a snap, he's like, here we go again. And it's just, he's not showing any kind of playmaking ability. And that's been the most disappointing thing for me with this offense. But so you go in here and, Texas A&M's defense, I mentioned it last week, that they really improved, or was it just the opponent? And then Arkansas puts up 42. Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem this week because I don't think LSU is capable of putting up 42 on anybody. So I know going on the road here is difficult. I know it's a tough place to play, but I just genuinely think A&M is the much better team in this matchup. So unless that crowd really, really works its magic, or unless Marcel Reed just gets overcome by some sort of demon that causes him to throw the ball to the other team 14 times, I have no idea how LSU scores enough points in this game to win.
That's called the Lagway, right? The Lagway
Mhm.
demon.
Yeah.
That it, comes in and just sees purple and gold, and it's like, yeah, let's feed them the ball right now. Reed
Or the
was
Carson Beck demon, which we saw last week. I mean, that's the
Mhm.
recipe for I mean, that's when your quarterback has an off night, the way that has. And Marcel Reed hasn't had that tendency yet this year, but that would be the way I would see for LSU to have a potential win and upset.
Yeah, last year Blake Baker comes in year one. You think everything's going good. Texas A&M pulls Marcel Reed off to enter this very game. Reed ran for approximately 985 yards in that game. Just absolutely cooking them in a win for Texas A&M. And you point out last week's game. I don't know if you caught Mike Elko's sort of explanation for what happened. Did you see? He was like. Doesn't matter where we play it, whether we play it at Jerry World, whether we play it here in Fayetteville. This is just every Texas A&M Arkansas game. So, no, there's a lot of games we put on an island. Mike Elko would like us to treat that Texas A&M Arkansas rivalry very much as an island game.
What if Arkansas just spent all their money on offense and they have a good offensive line, better receivers than they did last year, an excellent play caller, maybe not a great program manager, and a pretty veteran, talented quarterback? Like, that's Arkansas's offense is just legitimately good.
Yeah.
And A&M's defense is merely like decent to good. Like they lost a lot of important pieces off last year. The offense largely has to carry this team this year, I think. I mean, I don't totally ding them for what happened in Fayetteville. I just think
I'll take
a good
Elko.
offense.
That's an island. That's an island game. And guess what?
That's my point. That's my point, though. Like, this A&M defense still struggles against good offenses. That's not a problem this week.
We will if they
that's
win
why I
here,
still had Bama like beating them in the playoff projection, because I think Bama would score 40.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If they win here, are you going to pull out a permanent marker and write them in a bracket?
A&M
left.
Yeah, pretty much, because after this they've got to go on the road for Mizzou, South Carolina, Samford, at Texas. So they've got 2 difficult road games left. But even if they lose both of them, as long as they don't lose to South Carolina or Samford, they're 10-2 with wins over, yeah.
The 2 Sharpies right now who probably should be Sharpies are Ohio State and Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if Texas A&M wins this one, I think they're Sharpie.
I think so. I mean, they're like minus 700 in the betting markets right now.
Whoa. Ohio State's gone, right? They've pulled them off.
Yeah, most of the books that I looked at have pulled Ohio State. Like, you can't bet yes on them anymore.
Chip's looking to put down $10 for a 23-cent return.
That's called compound interest, baby. Let's go.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, could you lose your final 3? Like, could you lose to South Carolina at home? That's doubtful.
Oh,
I think,
no.
But it's possible. Like, if you played awful and South Carolina played one of their home run effort games, you could lose. I mean, that's not like a 20-point spread.
I'd be more worried about that game on the road, though. I think,
but I think A&M at 9-3 is in because you have the road win over Notre Dame. So yes, I think that they should be Sharpie if they win this ball game.
Big.
Although the committee would have a weird. In what scenario are they losing those final 3 that would not also give the committee excuse to Jordan Travis them?
Okay.
Right. It would probably have to be, hey, the quarterback's out. Right.
I think that also for Texas A&M fans, of which there are many who enjoy the Cover 3 podcast, I would also set your expectations higher, which is make the SEC championship game. It's something you've never done as an SEC member. That would be cool. I mean, that would be an awesome experience for Mike Elko to lead this team out onto the field to try to go win an SEC title. So you still got that as another thing at the forefront that makes each one of these games incredibly important.